Here I am coming at you live from the floor of the sound booth at the back of the sanctuary. All right, we're going to be looking at how we can reassign frequencies and channels for the wireless channels. We have 6 of them here at the church, typically, and they're located underneath the desk. So we got the soundboard up here, and then right below is this road case that I've opened up, but oftentimes may be closed up with the lid across the front face of this unit and kind of packed away. Anyway, so the 6 wireless units we have are labeled RCC 1 through 6. 1 is the, I believe, the blue handheld microphone. 6 is the orange or red handheld microphone. And what we're going to do real quick is we're going to reassign the frequency for channel 3. That's one of our wireless lavalier, clip-on, whatever, belt loop packs. Now, we would need to reconfigure the frequency if we're having issues with lots of dropouts with a channel, or if it's just being unreliable. One of the potential ways to fix it, address the issue, is to reassign, give them a new channel. And I need to reassign channel 3, wireless pack number 3, right here, because it was giving us issues the last time we used it. So let's try. So here's how you reassign the channel. First thing on the unit that you want to address, so we're doing wireless 3. First you hit the menu button, then it'll have the scan flashing, you hit enter, and it scans for an appropriate new frequency, and it gives you a group and a channel number. And you want to make sure that that is a unique number compared to all the other channels. Otherwise, you're going to have things kind of getting in each other's way and stepping on each other's toes. Now, the tricky thing is when you've reset that, now on the pack itself, it's going to be set to whatever channel it used to be on. So we need to take the wireless pack, put it on the same channel as the transmitter, the receiver, the box back in the booth. And if you look at that, it says it's in group 1, channel 61. So in order to change the channel, you're going to take the wireless pack kind of by itself. You're going to open it up. And once it's all opened up and it's all in place, okay, in order to change the channel, you would hit the menu button, and then you could adjust things. It's a little dark in here, so maybe I'll bring this down to the floor. The good old floor where everything's nice and bright. There we go. So you could hit the menu button, but what's tricky is if you notice on the little LCD screen, there's a little, you might not be able to see it, there's a little lock icon, which means that we can't do anything because it just is locked. So to fix that lock, and this works the same with the handhelds, you hold down the menu button for I think 3 seconds, and then it'll show you this off or on, and we want to say that we want the lock to be off. I don't know if you can see that. It's not really, okay, it's too bright. Well, you just take the lock off. So you hold down the menu button until it's flashing off or on, and you use the arrows to navigate to off to get the lock off, on to turn the lock on. Now we can change the channel that it's currently on. So it's currently in group 1, which is good. Channel is, you can't see it right now, is 33. So we're going to go to, when you hit menu, the group starts to flash. Oh, there we go, nice. And then if we hit menu again, I believe it should, or maybe it's enter. Let's try enter. Yeah, if you hit enter, sorry. So if you hit enter, it'll say, all right, group 1, that's where we want to be. And then it switches to the channel. And like I said, we want it to be on 61. So I'm going to use the little up arrow to navigate up to 61. And unfortunately, you won't be able to see it because that's just how bright this thing works. But trust me, I have clicked up until it said 61 is now flashing. So we're going to hit the enter button, and that will, there we go. So we hit enter, select channel 61. It has been selected. I'm also going to go ahead and turn the lock back on. So I'm going to hold down the menu and put the lock to on and hit enter. The reason I do that is so that way the person who's preaching or talking or whatever, they can't mess with any of these buttons. It's locked in place. They won't be able to accidentally turn it off or change the channel or do anything that they shouldn't be doing just by accidental button fiddling around with. And now what's cool is that channel 3 is getting input, which you can see with the green light there. You can see the input, channel 61. They're both working together. All is well. Now, if this were something we were doing with, if we had to do the same thing with one of these handheld microphones, it's a little trickier because you don't have quite as much real estate on the buttons. So to lock and unlock, you see this, I've taken off the battery casing. To mess with, to do menu, here's what you gotta do. There's this button that paddles up and down, but it also can be shifted left to right. So to turn on or off the lock for a handheld wireless microphone, you take this button and you actually just kind of push it towards the left. And then after a few seconds, it'll ask you what where you want the lock to be on, or what channel you want it to be on, all that good stuff. But I currently have it locked. So again, you have to take this this menu enter toggle thingy and just kind of slide it to the left. There's a very light click, but not really much of. It's hard. It's trickier to use than the wireless packs. But in any case, that's how you reassign a channel for a wireless microphone.